Yeah. I'm wearing gloves.
Wearing gloves. Not to see that place now ring, go blow person.
Go ahead, Honorable BB.
Good afternoon to you guys.
Good afternoon.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Igalo a good striker?
Is Odion Igalo?
Yes.
A good striker.
Yes, he's a good striker.
Yes, he's a good striker.
Very good striker.
Unanimous. Is he an elite striker?
No, not an elite striker. He's a good striker.
Good. If not for the fact that Jamie Vardy is playing for Leicester, I believe he will. I listened to one of you analyze and said he's doing this, he's doing that, he's not playing, he's playing out of position or whatever. Let me tell you something. Will you say Hazard is a bad player, a good player?
Hazard is a good player.
I hope you remember when Hazard was playing top 9 at Chelsea.
Hazard played top 9 in a few matches. He has not gone the whole season playing at top 9.
He played at some point in time.
He didn't say when. That's what I'm correcting him.
Played well.
Sometimes he played well, some other times he didn't.
Sometimes as a Chelsea fan, Hazard couldn't perform when he was playing top 9.
No, sometimes I can give you matches that he played as top 9 and he performed.
My brother, I know most of them.
I can give
to
you.
me is a Chelsea chief.
So I can give you Man City, Chelsea last season. He was the top 9 and he performed. So I can give you matches he performed, matches he did not perform. Barcelona, Chelsea last season, Champions League, he performed the first leg at the top 9.
Yeah, Honorable BB, go ahead.
The N'Golo Kante that is playing forward, is he better than N'Golo Kante playing the 4?
It depends.
No, it's not.
It depends on the coach.
It's not.
Good. One thing you need to know is this. Most players, every player have the place they know they are better for off. Because once this guy is good in front, doesn't mean that if you play him out of wing, that you say it's not good. Everybody know where they are good for.
Okay.
So if you play somebody out of it, you will not come and tell me that because he cannot play this side, it's not good. No. Will you want to play the likes of Ruud van Nistelrooy from the wing? Nothing will come out. But if you play him as a top line, you know what he goes to do. So what I would like it or not, the likes of what's his name?
Jamie Vardy.
The problem is that he never had the opportunity to play in a good team, in a better team. So then you look at the likes of Gary Benzema. My brother, Benzema, Rivers United, they don't go buy him.
No lie.
I allowed him to talk. BB, don't fall my hand.
What are his statistics? He has been in Madrid for how many years?
That's why he's there.
200 goals.
Do you know how many strikers that have come there and they've thrown them away?
Away.
Do you know how many players that have come and he's still there, no leave, no transfer?
Benzema know what they do.
Nothing there. Benzema is good.
African roots. The suspect. No Madrid by now.
Okay. Thank you so much, Honorable BB. It looks like the messages are piling up. Dorcas, let's take some more of them.
Yeah, this one is no name. He said Jamie Vardy is just England's Igalo. Good but not good but not elite from Bad Commando. Okay, his name is Bad Commando. And then he further went on to say James Maddison is England's Alex. He will be a very bad midfielder. I don't know. I don't think he will be that bad. So he's saying, please, which state do the Golden State Warriors represent in the NBA? We will get that to you. And then this one is coming from Michael from Ajip. He said Adama Traore of Wolves, Harry Wilson of Bournemouth, Jack Rodriguez of Burnley.
Answer your question.
They are all better than James Maddison. Let's be honest. Wisdom was fair to say he would buy him for 35 million. For me, that guy is over excessively hyped. Okay, he repeated the message again. And then this one is coming from God's Time from Ibu Iche. He said, good afternoon, Sports Live. Today's Sports Live. For me, James Vardy is not a world-class player, not just because of only his age, but the fact that he has not won most important trophies for the leagues. They should wait till it is safe to do so. This one saying, how can you say that Vardy isn't an elite player? Doesn't he play in an elite club? He's won the league where Kane hasn't seen a trophy. He's played in all the major competitions, and you say he's not an elite player. Biko, you lie. Okezie from Port Harcourt. Good afternoon, Today's Sports Live. I think Fernandez is better than James Maddison, though James Maddison is kind of good, but he can't match Bruno Fernandes Joseph from Onair. Good day. My name is Glenn Kane. For me, I prefer Vardy to Kane because Vardy can hustle on his own and score, but Kane doesn't score without Daly and Son. For me, Vardy is not a world class striker. And for James Maddison, he's a good midfielder. But for me, I will pick Jack Grealish over him. Grealish is quicker. For the person who is asking who is better than Maddison in his position, Bruno Fernandes is better than all of them for me. Best kid from Rulibo. So I'm saying good afternoon to you all. My name is Precious, texting from Ajib. For me, Kane, Grealish, Maddison, and Vardy are all of them are average players. I can't buy a Maddison for such amount of money. And concerning Arsenal, forget this season. Even next season, Arsenal will not play in the Champions League. Jamie Vardy is an elite player. Someone said English press are one of the reasons why English players do not develop well. Okay, he sent that one back again. And so he's saying, hello, sports crew. I want to ask again, why is it that you guys hate Arsenal FC this much? Please, can any of you mention 20 current players of Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Man United without looking at their squad list? If I will get this answer, I will start listening to you guys again.
But you're listening to us already.
Ekene. We have been doing that. We can call
the
that.
The guy asking for Golden State Warriors, San Francisco, where they are coming from or where they play from. That's the Golden State Warriors.
They are from
the guy says we should tell him how many 20
that we should call 20 players that he will start listening to us again.
20 players of
20 current players of Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Manchester United before.
That one is not difficult now.
I think that question.
It's really
But let me just tell that caller, you need to just send an apology to us.
It's
very insulting.
Real Madrid, Manchester United and Chelsea.
You don't even say Real Sociedad.
No,
I think he's angry because we said Arsenal would not win the Champions League anytime soon. But it's the truth, right?
But that's what it is. It's not. At least I know one of us here who likes Arsenal. So it's not like we hate Arsenal.
Nobody hates Arsenal.
It's just that these are the facts.
No, say let's be great.
Timmy hates Arsenal.
Doka said Arsenal would not win the Champions League. And Doka is an Arsenal fan. Just so you know.
And it's the reality. It's the reality.
Well, let's get back to the phone line. Today's Sports Live. Good afternoon.
For this season or next season.
2018.
Hello.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and my sister at the studio.
Good afternoon. You know where you're calling us from?
I am Civilian General. I'm calling from LLM1.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I've been following your arguments up and downs, and I was like asking myself, what qualifies somebody to be an allied player?
You give us your parameters.
Is it the club you play for?
It's part of it.
Because just as all of you are working at that studio now, do you know that some of you are already an allied journalist? But we only classify somebody as a quality player until when he leaves where he's playing and play for Barcelona, play for Real Madrid, play for Manchester United, all the big teams. Anybody can be anywhere and still be a quality player.
Okay.
So James Vardy, as far as I'm concerned, from the little we've seen about him, shows that he has what it takes to even to be in the position where Messi is today. But just because he has not had the opportunity to be invited by Barcelona or any bigger team, that's why we start looking at him best because he's in a small team now, and because he's playing for a small team, therefore he should be rated as a small person. No, as far as I'm concerned, he's an elite player, but he have not discovered or people have not seen him, or there are a lot of elite players up there.
Okay.
That's why he have not getting his position where other big teams are. But I'm sure if not what we're into now, who knows? It won't be long. They will discover.
The man is almost 34 years.
He will soon retire. He's 33.
We know he's soon retire after the Nigerian players who are of his age have they not retired, but they brought down their age, which is the right one. He will still play even at the age of 34, 35 and still do well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Civilian General. Good afternoon, today's Sports Live.
Hello,
good afternoon.
This is Eric, calling from Port Harcourt.
Eric, go ahead. You had something to tell to me.
Yeah, I want to talk about Jamie Vardy first. For me, I preferred Vardy 100 times over Harry Kane. And James Maddison is a baller. If you watch football, you know that guy is good. Even if a big team comes next season, I think he should go. The guy is good. He will perform well anywhere.
Okay.
And Mr. Timmy,
he can hear you.
For me, as a Liverpool fan, I see this pandemic as you know that movie, the actor that is Liverpool, the actor.
Okay.
I get what I'm saying.
Yes.
And before you have to face challenges before you get to your victory. So this thing happening like just the challenges at the end.
There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Wait, how will you say they should end everything after the sweat, the suffering? They should end everything. It will never happen. I don't care any coronavirus.
Amen.
They are not the PSA.
Amen.
That league is out.
Amen.
So see, for how many years now I've been a fan and I've not seen my team win the league and say they should because of human lives are important, but no. That team has suffered.
Come on, host us when you put we need to.
All right, thank you so much. You said yes, human lives are important, but no. Hello, today's Sports Live.
Yes, I come from this other side of the gate.
Welcome back.
Top local.
Top local, Honorable PV.
The English Premier League. It's just as if everyone focusing on the English Premier League. I would not talk about the other league.
Yeah.
See, don't forget about these English people. They know how to do their own thing. But some things are not just adding up.
All right.
I think Liverpool, when Mali start picking up the coronavirus came and leave end. So maybe they should send this person back to where it came from. What was the same person? Joe Gando and this other one, the two of them that they bought during the transfer. They should send them back when the coronavirus will stop. It was Okocha an elite player?
Was Okocha?
Okocha.
Did he play in the EPL?
Was he an elite player?
Okay, was he an elite player?
Are you asking me? Who are you asking? Are you? Okocha was an elite player.
Antoine Griezmann, is he an elite player?
No.
He's not.
Yeah.
Antoine Griezmann is an elite player. Antoine Griezmann is an elite player.
A World Cup
He's an
winner.
elite player.
Yes.
Will you say he's an elite player now the way he is in Barcelona?
He's an elite player.
To me, he's not an elite player.
He is an elite player. By all standards.
Record or what he's doing presently.
Outside scoring goals, if his goals you want to count, by all standards, World Cup, Champions League, Premier League, Spanish League, he's an elite player.
Alright, Bibi, thank you so much. We have to let you go.
Harry Kane carried, we went to Brazil, they took second in the Champions League. And Vardy won the Premier League. Which one them will you think is better? The one who won a trophy as high as the Premier League and the one who got to the Champions League final.
They're not doing a
not making that
competition between.
comparison
There's no
Exactly.
comparison
There's no
between Harry
competition
Kane
between-
and Vardy. I don't know why people are bringing
Well,
down.
maybe we have to let it go because right now we're moving to the Spanish La Liga. We have proposals to take the current La Liga table standings as final and use them to decide European qualification for next season has sent shock waves through the Spanish game, with Getafe furious at what they see is as a misreading of the league rules, and Atletico Madrid and Valencia potentially fearing huge losses. On Thursday, the Spanish Football Federation made public their plans in the event of the season in Spain not being finished. Getafe would be the biggest losers because they currently lie on 5th position, one place outside Champions League spots. Their president, Angel Torres, has already vented his anger over what he believes to be a failure to understand the rules on behalf of the Spanish Federation. He says the Federation has rushed in or ignored the rules. We are level on 46 points with Real Sociedad and also level on goal difference, a plus 12 goal difference. But the rules say that when the season ends, it is head-to-head goal difference between the teams that count, and we won away at Real Sociedad. Well, because all of this is because the current table places Real Sociedad 4th because they have more goals, they've scored more goals, but the rule says what counts at the end of the season is the head-to-head goal difference between the two teams. Getafe are one of Spain's smallest top-flight clubs. The other two sides who will suffer most in the Spanish Federation plan has got to be Atletico Madrid and Valencia. They would potentially face huge financial losses were the proposal to become a reality, and their fears are both would be forced into sales of top players, potentially leaving Spain as a consequence. As things stand, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla and Real Sociedad would represent Spain in the Champions League next season if they decide to call the season as it is. Timmy, do you see that eventually happening? The RFEF, Spanish Federation, they said they're already considering it. They might just call just on Thursday. They might just end the season the way it is. And if they do that, the way the table is how it's going to be.
I think it's going to be that way, but I think Getafe they have a case, and I think they will take it to CAS. and I think they will win because they coded a section of their own league, the status of the league, and they are spot on. In times like this, head to head has to come up, especially when you're tied on points. Once you're tied on points and goal difference,
you're tied on goal difference.
So head to head has to come up. It's this issue of head to head. It's a major clincher. Remember, it's taking Nigeria out of the World Cup. So many times, I think it's the best way of settling teams. And it also tells you should start well. Always start well. It's about preparing well. Always start well. Getafe, they have a very, very good case, and I think they will pursue it to cast, and they would win it. But right now, just like I said before, and somebody think I'm just connecting it to only Liverpool alone. Right now, humanity is at stake. I believe no league. And I'll repeat, I believe no league will resume. If you want to maintain that August season, no league will resume. We're not even talking about Asian tours and American tours. We're just even talking about leagues and transfer. It's not feasible. Getafe, they have a case. People that will suffer big time, just like you said, would have to be Atleti and Valencia. They will lose massively.
Exactly.
Because these two teams, especially Atleti, they invested massively. Felix, you can't count. They spent how many billion?